Hey guys, hope you can hear me. Hey Tracy. Hey Michelle. How's this for a nice time for the Australians? I have got on a little bit early, just making sure I was all organised. I just need to move my diamond painting along a bit. There we go. Get it in a spot for you. Yes, Michelle, it has been a very, very long time. Hello, Crafting with Beautiful Chaos. Yeah, a couple of minutes early, just while I get set up. I wanted to make sure this live was actually working. So, can you hear me? Did I get sound through for you? Hello, Crafting with Beautiful Chaos. Okay, rightio. Merry-go-round, magical merry-go-round, Josephine Wall. So I'm still working on the Diamond Painting Deutschland, my second one. But yeah, I've still got a fair long strip to go with this image right there. So I thought I'd make sure you had the image there. My last whip and chat, I did work this section. So I completed that. I think I'll keep my whip and chats going while I work. Oh, my lives, sorry. I'll keep my lives going. Will be the process of getting this one finished will be on the lives. Hey, now I was going to do my lives midday Saturday, and due to work requirements, I did overtime last night for one extra shift. So basically it equates to can I go back to the DAC world where I've because of the purchases I've had there, I think I'd probably get five, maybe 6 DACs for what I ate in one night. But so it is worth doing overtime. Although I was rethinking my decision less than halfway through the night, because it turned into an interesting night. It was very, very challenging would be the word. Okay, let's get this. Sorry guys, still trying to get this light in the right spot. Nearly there. Okay. Right, how's that? Set up good? So, first thing of the first colour. Get the first colour. The single foot. So this little guy here. So, kick off, crafting world. I've done some DAC stuff. I've obviously done a couple of unboxings for DAC. I have completed Moonlight Unicorn, as you saw in the time lapse. I did, with a time lapse happening, I did have, cut that crooked, that needs to go across one more. I did have, with the time lapse, obviously I recorded the whole process, so it took about 23 hours to do, so that wasn't too bad. There will be a review on that process coming up. So I'll review the diamond painting, and I'll do a kick down. Now, I used to throw my drills out. I have started actually keeping the drills. I have been keeping the drills because if you saw, I did a little short where there was a couple of trays and I had a pile of drills sitting on top. So I'm actually going to utilise those in some resin. So that's where that will come in and turn around and step into my resin work that's coming up. The boards down is purely for a base. It's not actually a job. It's not actually something I'm making like a resin mold or anything. I'm actually pouring to make a tray so that I've got a really nice, even, nice and level. There's one for me. Michelle, if you're looking for Australian diamond painting company, you should look up Rose Profit Creation. She's a small business. The canvases are great quality. Cool. I will give them a go, Michelle. Definitely. I would definitely prefer to go Australian first. Do they actually keep them in stock, or is it a case of having to wait for them to order? So like, like before I used to order DIY Moon stuff, and you'd order it and you'd have to wait for it to be made, and then it would get shipped. Good process, because you really got to see the process when they first kicked off, where you could actually see the drills, see your packages getting packed up. But always nice if you can get something quick. I have looked at the Create Love Share website. There's just nothing grabbing me there, so definitely looking for new companies. I know there used to be one in WA. I think they actually closed, but that company I actually discovered was selling stuff that was other artists. So now onto the P779. So yeah, if you have somebody that has an artist collection, that would be really good. Tracy's going to check her out. Tracy, let me know what you see. Obviously, keep listening to me. I've gained some diamond painting pens. So I was given diamond painting pen quite a while ago by Michelle, and it was my short little stubby one, which was on the desk. There it is. So I was given this one by Michelle quite a while ago, so it's only a little one, which is really nice to use. Got this one from, I actually can't remember because it's so long since I've worked with, but I've dropped it a few times. If you actually see, the drill bits don't stay at the end anymore. So yeah, that's that. This I did actually purchase when I did my second order with DAC, so that's one of their diamond painting pens. I haven't used it yet. I've still got a plastic end on it. I haven't used it yet, so that'll be tonight. I'm going to use that. I do have a 3 multi-placer, so I think I'll get to use a multi-placer on this painting, so I will give that a go. And this one here, which I think I've already shown, I think I got that off Temu, so I am liking this one. Every now and then I get a lovely little glitter showing off. Okay, Gem, it's still going. Oh, cool. You place the order and she sends it off as she hasn't got the room. Okay, well, I'll still give them a go anyway with it being in Australia. So doing the piece. So going from this to say, I think I've got this one from Temu. If you haven't seen Temu on your feeds, I'd be very surprised. It's popped up, and I've had done a fair amount of shopping on there. But I have a package that I'm looking at right now that's still wrapped in plastic. It's over this way in my craft room. Still wrapped in the bright orange packaging because that is an unboxing to be done. It arrived yesterday during the day while I was sleeping, and obviously I did night shift last night, so I couldn't do an unboxing, although I'm hanging to get into it because it has diamond art stuff in it. So there's something to keep an eye out on. So that's on for a couple of things. The Midnight Unicorn. I do have 2 more Diamond Art Club unboxings to share with you. One of those images I am absolutely impressed with, and so yeah, to have them have DAC have artists that I actually like the work of is actually good. So okay, and then I've actually done a purchase with Dreamer Design. Well, 2 purchases with 2. I've ordered 2 diamond paintings from Dreamer Designs to give them a go, because I never did give them a go. And they are, I think, typical me, 2 of the largest diamond paintings they've got that you can get. So that's going to keep me entertained. So wait for those to come. I have done one done one that is longer. I have done one that's a bit longer, but not much. So it'll be interesting when I work out how to frame it. So yeah, Temu, Dreamer Designs. I did a charcoal drawing, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. And I have a choice of a couple of charcoal drawings which I'll be doing next, and I'll get you guys to actually decide which ones. I have a choice of, what have I got here? I have a choice of 3, 4. I've got a choice of 4. So just make sure I've got the last of these peas, and I'll empty my tray and I will show you the 4 to decide from. Tracy, you've done Temu Shop. It's a trap. But I will admit I have some really good stuff from there. I think I've been fortunate that I haven't got any junk stuff, but maybe that's just because I'm sifting through. Maybe it's because they don't have much in the way of junky stuff on there. They have lots of interesting stuff, I'll say that much. I'll get the apple out now. Which one is the apple? Good old 4 drawers of 4 drawers of drills. Can I remember where it was? Was it up in the first tray? Hang on, sorry guys. Nah, I got to resort to the sheet. Hang on, here we go. 200 colours, 645. I was close. There it is. Okay, so that's the one that I'm doing. Next colour, but the images that I am trying to work out which one I do next. We have, get that right. So let me know. Elephant. We have, just trying to work the way the camera is. Tranquil Bridge. Okay. Then the castle, which looks a bit interesting. And then we've got moon phases with flowers on the inside. So here we go. Let's go either elephant, bridge, castle, or the moon phases. So there's a choice for you guys to go through. Okay. Tracy, you love the trays you got. I think I've got some trays ordered in this order. I do have another couple of orders still coming. But I got the reason why the resin's out, I actually got I brought some coasters, some diamond painting coasters. So I'll diamond paint those, and then what I want to do is coat them in resin so that when they are used, they are easier to clean, and the drills stay on. So just my thing that I want to do with them, just so that I can give them as gifts. So that's where the start of the resin stuff comes into play shortly. However, obviously resin takes longer because not only do I have to do the resin pour, I also need to let it set and be very patient with it, which is why you've got the explanation as to why why I've got the boards that I'm about to do. What else? Now I'm jumping all over the place, but the kit down for the Moonlight Unicorn. I brought a cricket, and I actually, when I kit down, I create my labels with the cricket. So when I do this kit down, you'll see the process of creating the tags, the cards that go inside the plastic bags, because one of my frustrating things with plastic bags is they flop over and they don't keep their shape and they get really messy, whereas by putting a card in the bag which has the DMC number and also has the company it came from, does make a bit of a difference and keeps them pretty well straight, and you know, if you ever have to go back to that, put drills into a canvas where you've had drills pop off, you know that you're using the same company codes, company drills. So yeah, that's why I do that. Although I will say that I'm about to chew up some drills because I've got excess drills again, so I'll use those on the trays. But yeah, I'll take you through the process of the how I do the cards, and if anybody that has a cricket and is interested in it, I will share that with you guys, or anybody that's actually watching and wants to share it, wants to have it already made up so it fits nicely into the Ziploc bags. I lost a foot. I missed a foot. Alright, where did I just have that foot? Rightio. Okay, so let's have a look. So Tracy's the only one that has responded with moon phases. So moon phases is winning so far. Easy win, easy win. Yeah, I think those coasters, they definitely do. So Tracy's looked forward to seeing the coaster finished in resin. I think that's what they do need. If you're going to actually use them for coasters, which is what, you know, they're supposed to be designed for, it is probably a good idea to resin them. Okay, next symbol 3790. Your daughter would love it. You brought a cricket. I tell you what, the cricket's a trap. It is a trap. So the things I've used that cricket for, I've made cardboard boxes so that I can help organise my drawers, including the fact that I made cardboard boxes where I could fit my underwear in it, or my socks and all of that, so that they're all boxed up nicely. It's the weird things that you do. Okay, it's 3-placer. Did I put wax? Yeah, I did wax it. It's a bit skinny, this pen, actually. Probably because I'm used to using a chunky pen. I have got the tool for cutting balsa wood. So balsa wood, only 2mm thick or something. So I've used that and had fun with that. It's pretty cool to actually do. Sorry, I just got a message from my son. Yeah, so they're pretty cool to do the balsa wood. They take ages. I think in my last live I showed some floss drops that I made that were made out of balsa wood and covered in the vinyl as well, so they actually do look really good. So I've also used it for cricket. I've used for stickers on my car. I've made stickers for Nathan. I did the koozies, so that the little stubby holders. I actually did make them for. We did a big camping trip, a week-long camping trip with a group of 7 of us. So I made us all koozies with. God, I did miss a heap of colours, a heap of feet up there. I did koozies for everybody with all our own individual names. All the ladies got Camping Queen on it. The guys got Camping King, with the exception of one person, because he was obviously solo, but he's our closest friend. So we gave him one with his name. I gave him one with his name on it, and it was said, "The man, the myth, the legend." So, yeah, you can. What you can do with it, I've made labels for containers, like my shampoo and conditioner containers that I take when I go away. They're smaller containers, so yeah, it is endless what you do with it, but I will say it is also it's an expensive toy. I suppose if you're going to use it as a business, it makes sense to a business with. But to me, after all my playing around with it, I will put it down to it's an expensive toy, because the vinyl is expensive. It's just, so I didn't know whether to go Cricut Cameo silhouette or what I wanted to go with. I was able to get from Etsy printable stickers for my planner, and have discovered that the Cricut you actually have to muck around with, whereas the ones that they sell on Etsy, they have the silhouette files, and they fit perfectly. Apparently, you don't have to do any mucking around. So, Cricut is I suppose it's a big brand name, and silhouettes out there, and people use a silhouette and they say they're just as good. So, I think I got mine more on a little, I can do with this with the Cricut. So, yeah. Hey, Kathy. How you doing? Getting close to retirement, lucky you. It's more time for craft, as you said. Tracy, daughter wants to do her tumblers. Cool. Oh, tumblers would be good. I've looked at tumblers, because Nathan's actually ordered me some tumblers with all Jeep stuff on it. But you've got to have the rotating wheel. We actually do have one, but Nathan uses it for fishing rod building, so I don't think I could hijack that one on him. Okay, I'm going back. This corner up here has a heap of feet and a heap of those apples on it, so I've got to go back and do those. Typical me, I miss them. So yeah, at the moment, Moon Phases is looking like that's a winner for the charcoal. So that one I'll be working on. I'll probably be working on that tomorrow night, but it will still be a process to get it edited and uploaded for you guys to see. But I'll do charcoal drawing just very nicely in one night, and then the next night I have to edit it. So you'll get Moonlight Phases. Cool. It's easy when I don't have to make the decision. I've got to catch up with all the ones that I currently have. I've got like 1.5 years at least of charcoal drawings to catch up on. Alright, it'll be a little while. Okay. So what else? I did write some stuff down to make sure I covered it over Timu, the resin prep trays, charcoal, Dreamer Designs, 2 DACs, the completion and the kit down. So that's what I've got written down that I had to talk about to make sure I had those covered. I'll go back to that apple, get the apple done again. Now I think that's about it for the craft side of things. So yeah, that's what will be coming up hopefully in the next month. Yeah, I thought, oh yeah, I'll just do one video a week, and then I started doing stuff and it was like, yeah, no, one video a week is not enough. I need to do a lot more than one a week to really show all the stuff that I am working on. So yeah, I will be 2, maybe. It's how I ended up doing like 3 a week before. Was, you know, I start doing stuff and I just do, so I just have so much, I wouldn't say free time, but I have so much time to get things to do craft. You know, I can easily do recordings when Nathan's at work, and then edit at night time when he's actually at home, because then, you know, being able to edit when he's at home is easier than recording when he's at home, because still got the lovely little case of him walking in and just going, can you come and help me for a second? And I've got a camera going. It's like, what? No, go away. So tonight I actually told him I'm going live, and he rolled his eyes, and I was like, you know, I haven't done it for a long time. You did ask when I was going to get back into getting on the channel. So I said, I'm going live, so just the heads up. You walk around here, everyone's going to hear you, so it's your choice whether you get heard or not. So we'll see. We'll see if we hear him come around. I do have the craft door shut, so which means Misty's not even able to walk in here. Although I have heard the pitter-patter of her feet at the door a couple of times. Next one, paper aeroplane going up when it focuses. I actually have, just to confuse things, I have a brown with the paper aeroplane going down. Come on, camera. Try to focus. Yeah, so it's getting back into the routine of doing recordings and just saying to him, you know, stay away, don't interrupt. I've had fun with him walking in and going, you know, I'm recording. Still makes no difference, but at least he knows, you know, I still reckon I need to put a light outside the door to say, don't come in, I'm recording, but I don't think he'd even take notice of that, because when he needs a hand immediately. He can't wait. Okay. You're going Disney cruise in October as well as Sydney and Tasmania. Cool. Geez, I want to get back on a cruise. Now that we can travel again, I've been putting it off because we've had other places that we'd already planned to go. But I'm starting to work on a plan for getting to visit Turkey of all places. So that's somewhere where I want to go. I've already put the query in for it. I've already got a price for it. So it's a case of I just got 2 more overtime to get there quicker. Yeah. So yeah. And now that I've started doing craft to the degree I have now, it's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to save for a holiday. Because, you know, diamond paintings are not cheap. Resin's not cheap. But I'll get there. So yeah, that's craft world and how things are going crafty wise. life-wise, nothing has changed. We're now starting to get in the planning of my kids being here for Christmas, so that's my son and his wife and my 2 grandchildren from Esperance, and then my other son coming across from over east with his partner. So I'm looking forward to having him and his girlfriend here, and obviously you can't not be excited about having grandchildren in your house. The only issue is we're still working on training Misty. So she's been destructive again, and I am actually going to show you something. I'll put it on my personal YouTube channel, but I'm just going to show you something here. Whoops, someone sent me, that was my son. Have a look at what she has done to my couch. And I'm going to put it, I'll hit play. That's her, free reign on the couch. So she's now no longer allowed on the couch unless we are there. But she has dug a hole in the couch. All the mess there is all her toys scattered around for her to play with. But yeah, she has actually gotten in. And I shouldn't laugh, but she's gotten into that couch and dug a really good hole. Thankfully it's a modular lounge. That was only the single seat, so I pulled the stuffing out, and that section of couch is now out in the back for her to use to sit on. So that's given her a comfy seat. And then after she did that, it was that's it. Whenever we go out, she's outside, which in winter Nathan doesn't agree with. So he turned around when I'm on day shift. I obviously leave the house way before him. So he's turned around and said, I'm not leaving her outside. Like, I'm already at work, so I can't really argue with him. I'm not leaving her outside. It's wet, it's cold. And, I turned around and said to him, we used to leave Bo outside. We've got a doggy door, but, we used to leave Bo outside when he was that age. What's the difference? So he turned around and went, no, I've left her in. I've let her stay inside. It's like, well, that's on you. So on the Monday it was all good, no issue. And then on Tuesday he left her inside, and she started to have a go at another section of the couch. So we were he got home before me. He got home before me, and I called him up going, how is it at home? And he's like, I've kicked her outside, don't talk about it. So I've walked in. When I got in, I've gone, he's left it as it was, and I went, oh no. Thankfully we've repaired that section of the couch, but I went to, so now, like the last few days, when I've gone to work on night shift, he hasn't been home, so I've put her outside, and he's still like, oh, you shouldn't be putting her outside. So she's still got able to get in the laundry. So there's no point. I'm not having her inside, not having her destroying stuff anymore. It's just, she's way too expensive with what she damages. But Kathy, Sydney to Tasmania, 4 days, 5 nights. Lovely. Yeah. Chaos. Oh no. Tracy, fur baby's now asleep on your bed. If we are not in the bedroom, our bedroom door's shut now. She's not allowed on that bed, not after the damage she did. She does sleep on her bed when we're at home. When we're actually in bed, she's allowed on the bed, but I won't let her in that bedroom by herself, because has done the attempt to dig again into the bed. Not not on. So she's caused some damage. One of the chicks I work with, it's really funny. She works with, she deals with the adoption of bully breeds, Staffy bully breeds. So Misty is a Staffy cross Bull Mastiff. So she deals with the adoption side. So when they have, when they have dogs to be adopted out, she's the one that deals with the paperwork. And I turned around and said, I've got a future rescue, one for you guys. And she's like, you want to get a rescue dog? I went, no, mine's about to be a rescue dog. And I showed her some footage of the damage that Misty has done, and she's gone, how old is she? And I've turned around and said, she goes, you've got probably another 6 months to go of that. Why can't I find the one that I found then? There it is. She's like, yeah, just give it another 6 months. She should settle down quite a lot then. I don't think we've got 6 months worth of furniture left in our house for her to destroy. Oh, I have to laugh. It's the only thing I can do. So yeah, there's a Misty update. Let's see if I can share with you. Bear with me. I'm just going to see if I can share with you guys. Is that footage? Is that video footage? Display capture. Hang on a sec. I'm going to see if I can show you this image. It's not that one. No, I can't seem to show you the image. Media file, add, browse. Hang on, I'll see if I can share with you. I walk her nearly every day. No, I can't share it that way. Hang on, I'll share it from my phone. And I walk her at night time. And off lead, I can walk her off lead without any issue. There's my microphone. And I have she's really good with recall. Call her and she comes back. Yes, she sniffs everything, but I call her and she comes back. But I've gotten this was a Temu purchase, this collar. So I have a light up collar where I can actually see her at night time when she goes for a lovely little walk. And then on last weekend I was outside. So this is where outside I'm actually have her, she is actually tied to a spike with a really long lead so that she can be on the front lawn while I'm doing stuff. That's just a picture, but that's the video footage. That's the only way that she can be on the front lawn. Otherwise she will wander off if she sees anybody across the road. But yeah, I was out gardening and she was in the garden assisting, supervising, being a little sweetheart and thankfully not being too much of a pain in the backside. So yeah, that's where we're at. So that's a Misty update. Stay tuned. Next month, maybe we'll find out that there'll be something else that she's destroyed. But the amount of pictures I've got of her after she's been destructive is starting to get too long. Okay, replacer. Okay, after using this pen a couple of times now, I do believe it's a bit skinny for the way I like to work. Anyway, we'll still use it. Well, I've got more diamond painting pens coming. They're in the Temu box. Kathy, you're retiring in October now. Okay. Tracy, around the corner from your unboxing day again. Oh, cool. Just for the day or moving? I'd say for the day. You'd be visiting family around here, would you? So yeah, we'll stay tuned for next live to see what she's destroyed. Yeah, I still think when I come home it's like what she destroyed now, but now I'm at the point where obviously if I even go to the shops and I'm only going to be 15 minutes because the shops are that close to us now, I'll still put her outside because I've gone to the shops for one item and come back, gone 15, not round about 15, no more than 20 minutes, and she has destroyed. So I don't like having to clean up after, and I don't like having to repair things or replace things. But she's beautiful. She is adorable. You can't help but love her, and that's where she's lucky. She is loved. Moon, crescent moon, here's my next symbol. Sort of crescent moon. Are you there for the day with your two kids? Cool. Oh, Pummy. Another yawn. That's what happens when you come off night shift. Yeah, so my eldest boy, for Christmas, with the planning for Christmas, because the drive is so long, he's looking at flying up. Now, youngest grandbaby is obviously doesn't require a seat, so 3 of them going to have to fly up from Esperance and return, so that's going to be a little pricey adventure. And because my youngest one is coming across from the East Coast, he won't have a car to get around with, so I'm looking at hiring an SUV that seats 7. However, I mean that will mean that no room for one person, but we'll be able to use our cars anyway. So, but if I get an SUV for 7, it gives room for us to go out all in one car, because we can't do it in 2 cars in this place, because I have a 2-door Jeep, which only seats 4, and Nathan's got a ute which only seats 2, so not even enough seats to cover everybody in the house, let alone having to worry about child seats. So yeah, I've got that's where I've got to get to, and hire a car for the whole family. It'll be for Christmas, so that we've all got a vehicle we can all get around. Although I'm quite sure my youngest boy will appreciate me saying to him, "Here's the keys of my car, go out for a little bit." I'm quite sure he will enjoy me doing that for him. Tell you what, there's a big difference between this diamond painting and my last one, because I've got I'm able to use a multi-placer on this one. I wasn't able to. Not very much on the last one. Come on. So yeah, Nathan's Nathan. Oh, we have, I don't know if some of you guys are Australian people are rugby followers, but looks like this coming Saturday, so in a week's time, we have a double header for rugby coming over and playing in WA. My partner is from New South Wales, so he's big on following rugby. So it looks like we'll be going to watch the rugby. So I will share some pictures of that, so you can see what it's like here. I think I think I've shared it when we had State of Origin. Nathan's absolutely mad when we have State of Origin. He's as soon as he knows, it's like, we've got to go, we've got to get tickets. He does love his State of Origin. Does help that I've done 2 games here, and both times his team has won, so he's really enjoyed them more than as if they'd lost, so, which is a good thing. There's another one. So yeah, I don't know what else to cover. I'm sure 3 extra kids might want to come home with me. Yeah. Tracy, you got tickets, see you there. I haven't brought the tickets yet. Nathan, I've managed to get leave, but he's supposed to be working on the Saturday as well, so he's got to get the leave. He reckons he'll have no trouble getting the leave, but he's still got to get it. So I haven't brought the tickets. That'll be a case of waiting until once he's got the leave approved, I'll book the tickets. Because they are not sold out games. Okay, next one is the fat wine cup, not the skinny wine cup. Okay, so here's my next symbol. So that's what's coming up there is going to be a good day. I don't watch sport. I'm not on TV, and I could never work out what it was until I was visiting my dad in Cairns, and that's when I discovered why I don't like sport on TV, and it's because the commentators ruin watching the game. Because when I was in Cairns, my dad had some game playing, and he had the sound off, and I got stuck into watching the game. And then he turned the sound up at one point, and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this. So I have discovered that the sport they play on TV, the commentators annoy the out of me, which is why I don't like watching it on TV. However, I do enjoy going to the live games. I don't know how anybody else gets into watching live games as opposed to how you like watching it on the TV, but yeah, the live games are so much better. You get the atmosphere. That's the bit that gets me, is the atmosphere is really good and really enjoyable. So Tracy, you never know, you might see me there. I'll have to see where I'm sitting first before I can say anything, but yeah, we've got to get the tickets yet. I know there's tickets still available. And there we go, another yawn. Okay, I think that's it for the cups. Now it's on to the lightning. What else? Nothing else is actually going on, except the fact that I've started spending a lot more time in the craft room. Next colour. It's funny how you just constantly changing colours. 6863, the lightning bolt. Oh, Tracy, be your first live game. Cool. So the question is, why are you going? You've got somebody that wants to go, or it's just something you want to do and check out? Or just because it's in WA, to be able to actually go to something in WA. You'd be a support. You're from over east initially, so you'd be a supporter. Nathan's a West Tigers supporter. So that's where he goes. That's his team. If they have come over, there wouldn't have been as soon as the tickets were released, we would have brought tickets. So, yeah. Oh, pardon me. I'm about to finish because I keep yawning. I can't stop yawning now. So what I'm going to do, I'll finish this off with the live off with thank you for joining me. For those that are watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. I have one vote for the charcoal drawing, but just want to check if anybody else wants to comment down below. It looks like I'll be doing phases at this stage, but we've got the elephant, that thing's in the way, the castle. Wow, I'll have to put it sideways. Not the castle, the bridge. The castle, where I actually use some colour. And the other one is, if I can get it there, moon phases. So if you're watching this on the replay at the end, I will say comment below. Let me know which you'd like to see. I'd say I will be doing moon phases because tomorrow is the night where I do the where I've put it down to get the charcoal drawings done. But yeah, I'll do moon phases, and then if somebody wants to comment below, with the next one after that will be whichever one is commented for this live. So yeah. And I'm going to finish my night getting this diamond painting section completed, and so that I can clear my desk off. So yeah guys, thank you for joining. Okay, so you're taking your dad, mum isn't well, so he's staying home and your daughter's going with you. Cool. Your daughter and her father are West Tigers. Cool. Oh, Kathy, you're going to the castle. Okay, well, we'll see how we go with the votes. We might end up doing moon phases and then lining up with the castle next. But it's amazing how much fun these are. It's amazing how enjoyable it is to do these charcoal drawings. Tracy, what I might do is end up. I might send you through a message through Instagram to let you know what seats we're at, so that then if you are anywhere near us, I might be able to actually meet you in person. So yeah, if we're on seats nearby, we might be able to organise a catch up and really annoy my partner, going, I'm going to catch up with a subscriber. But anyway, on that note, guys, thank you for joining, and I will say bye for now.